Just that she is here. Ah, Adrino. She lives in the Harley Wasteworks. I can take you there if you like. Well, to the canton anyway. Nice girl. Said something to me the other day about wanting to be an actress. Huh. I hope she wasn't inspired by Curio's last play. Gods, that was terrible. Don't know if anything will come of it, though. Crassius Curio writes plays, apparently, people. That I did not know. Didn't he also write the Lusty Argonian Maid? I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway. Well, maybe later, Mr. Gondolier Man. We have business here first. Could we see alright? Maybe it would be better if we went to see Adrino first, actually, and asked her like about this woman we were attempting to rob, or whatever, or interrogate, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, this whole, yeah, the whole. Wait, is this the Ascadian Isles region? I can't really remember what it's called. I think it's the Ascadian Isles, but it's just such a really pretty place. All these trees and the mushrooms and stuff. Morrowind has such a bloody beautiful world, it really does. Really, really does. And for an open world game, that's such an important thing as well. It's, again, like I've said before, I'll make a video on this subject, but yeah. Everything around me you can see here is why Morrowind is still my favourite Elder Scrolls game. This has never been matched before or since. Never. It just hasn't. But yeah, so anyway, yeah. Harley Wasteworks. That's where we need to go. 2GP, it seems fairly reasonable. Now, there was a cool set of mods, actually, I did want to try and get for this LP, well, this installation for the LP. But unfortunately, they're no longer available for some reason. The author set them to private on the website, and that really sucks, but basically, there was a set of mods which gave you the option to travel on things like the gondolas, on silt striders, and on boats in real time. God, those guys look intimidating. Basically, allows you to do it in real time, like literally physically stood there on the boat as it goes around Vardenfell to your destination, or stood in the back of the gondola as it goes along. And it was a fantastic bloody mod, and I have literally no idea why the guy took it down. But I wanted to get those. There was like 3 of them, one for silt striders, one for boats, and one with gondolas. And they were actually magnificent. They added so much to the immersion. Instead of just clicking a button and kablam, here we are. It was just, yeah, we'll go through a nice scenic ride, you know, not ride, but scenic trip on the gondola through the canals of Vivec. And it was fan-bloody-tastic. And sadly, I couldn't install it because it's gone. It's gone. You don't know where Adrino or Arthy is, do you? She lives near here to the south on the upper level. Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much. South. This way. Well, what do you know? The only person in this entire bloody canton, probably, unless you count the plaza, to have a specific house, and it happens to be her.
Go ahead.
That does seem a little odd, in all fairness, but there it is. I mean, apparently she's got a friend here as well. Hello. No, Claudia, I don't believe we've met. My name is Adrino Arthy. I don't have any official title, but I handle House Hlalu's business here in Vivec. Yes, of course. I need a courier to deliver the sealed report. Take the sealed report to Baron Allen, the clerk of the Hlalu Treasury in Vivec. Oh, no problem. Where's the Treasury? Not far from here. Just leave my house and go north. The Treasury connects to the vaults, the prison, and the records office. Brilliant, okay. What, yeah. Who's this guy, then? This is the sacred city of Vivec. Count your blessings. Can I help you find someone in particular, or are you just looking around? He's a Nightblade and retainer of the Great House Hlalu, and he does spells, apparently. Including an invisibility spell. Ooh, I'd love one of those. I technically have one, I guess, but it's a power, really, not a spell. Let me just adjust my pop screen here. Hang on a second. There we go. Rumours? Tenusia Valoth has the divine disease, but she refuses to leave the city. Goodness me. Goodness me, goodness me, goodness me.
Yes, sir. What do you want?
I was just leaving. Now then. She said this way, basically, north. And even the water flowing out of the vents looks better. Anyway. I wonder if there's a diagram out there somewhere, like a cutaway drawing or something. Like basically, what I'm thinking of is like I used to have, like I know you guys know, well, most of you know, at least those ones who turn up to my streams know that I'm actually a big, huge fan of Thunderbirds. And I used to have a book about Thunderbirds, and included on one big double-page spread a cutaway drawing of the entirety of Tracy Island. And it showed you all the inside bits that you don't normally see on screen. And I'd love if there was like a cutaway diagram drawing type thing of a Vivec canton. Like you look out here and you see these, and I just wonder, like, where does that go? And where does this come from? You know, where does that, like, the vent behind there lead? Like, inside the structure of the canton itself, you know, where does it go? I'd love to see, like, a diagram of how the whole place actually works, like all the sewage system below it and everything. It's so cool. But anyway, I'm getting a bit off topic here, aren't I? I'm guessing I probably... No, I'm not supposed to hand this to you, am I? What about you, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe I am supposed to hand it to you. Nope, no, it doesn't look like it. Are we actually in the Treasury right now? Yeah, this is the Treasury, so... Who do we speak to? Prison cells.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure... Probably... Wow, you have very glowy eyes. Baron Allen. Yeah, okay, right, she did say. I thought she might have said. No, that's not you then, is it? Baron Allen.
Is there something you need?
Excuse me. Lally Records. Oh, he's in the vaults, not the records. Okay, great, cool. I bet there's loads of cool stuff to nick here, actually, but it would also be quite a stupid thing to do, wouldn't it? See, I freaking love the attention to detail, like how the locks on the doors and the door handles are triangles, because we're in the holy city of Vivec, where the tribunal are sovereign, and so therefore the tribunal and the whole triangle motif is even on the door handles. I mean, just goddamn, you know. I love how the very lore of the game itself was worked into the architecture and the design of the world itself. It's pure genius. I'm sorry, it really is. Utter genius, and I can never stop talking about it, because why the hell would I?
This official Outlander. Move along.
Oh, well, between you and me, I am actually here on official business, but I'm guessing it's not meant to be that way. Maybe I should wait and see if he comes back. Like, I don't see him anywhere.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
You don't happen to know where Baron Allen is, would you? No. Nice collection of books, though. Maybe we should wait for a while. It's 7 PM. Maybe we should... Hell, maybe we should come back tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, he's not going to be in here, is he?
We'll have no trouble here.
You don't know. Of course. I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone, Mr. Ordinator. Maybe I should search around in every room, because he might have moved to a different bit of the building, if you like. For all I know. So Vane, she's still there. See, this here is why there are quest markers in the later games, especially when it comes to when you try to find a single NPC. Braxton, damn it. Never mind.
Watch yourself.
I suppose it's realistic, at least. A prisoner checklist. Shrine Axe, held for questioning. Raylan Farothan, held for attempting to bribe a noble of Harslana. Goodness me, like that doesn't happen all the time, right? As I recall, there's an orc in one of the prisons in Vivec somewhere. It might be in the Red Orang Canton or something, actually. But there's an orc who has a very interesting backstory, who is actually the sister of the orc who runs the stables outside the Imperial City. Or was it the one who runs the... Yeah, no, it's the ones who run the stable at... The one who runs the stables at Skingrad in Cyrodiil, funnily enough. But she's not in there. So... What the bloody hell has this guy got to? Baron Allen... Where are you? Right, well, can't go back and ask, apparently. I doubt he's going to be in the canal works, I really do. Is he visiting the temple, maybe? He's going to be around here somewhere. He won't have just disappeared. Baron Allen, my good sir, I've been looking all over for you. Whew, well, I guess it was worth checking in here. I almost didn't. Here, I have, I have this for you. Is that for me? Yes, take it. Good, good. You can tell Adrino Arthy that you delivered it. I will. You have a good day now. Is that an orc? What are you doing in the temple? Oh, I suppose. I see. You're a workman, are you? This place getting refurbished or something? Certainly looks like it. I am Gwarg Gro Yarzol, commoner and hireling of the Great House Harley. Well, I guess they're taking anybody these days. Ho ho ho. I don't know where this purple light's come from. Oh, it's from the candles, I see. I was going to say, I don't know where it was coming from, but it looks really pretty. That's one thing I do like about the graphics and sounds overhaul. They've turned Morrowind from being actually kind of a bit grey and often dull looking in the colour department to actually being very vibrant and pretty, actually. Like, there's no E and B lighting effects on here or anything like that that affects the colours, you know. There's a subtle HDR and bloom effect, but that doesn't actually change the way the colours look, you know. So there's like blue lighting over there, and purple lighting here, and yellow over there, and it looks great. I love it.
Watching you, scum.
I'm sorry. I'll leave you alone. Elven Nations Corner Club. Hello, everyone. Excuse me. Coming through.
Go ahead, Outlander. What
Thank
do
you.
need?
Go ahead, Alan.
What's a bard over there?
What do you need?
He seems friendly enough, I suppose, around here.
And how are you? Can I help you?
No, no, thanks.
Is there something?
Just coming through. Welcome to Vivec, Claudia. I'm Gadela Anders. Are you looking for services in the Sacred City? Maybe I can help. No, actually, I'm just... I don't suppose you have a room, do you? No, I don't think you do you, bugger? Specific place. Specific place. No, you're just giving me general bollocks about the city, aren't you? Lalu Plaza. Maybe there's somewhere I can stay up here. Who freaking knows, huh? Lalu Alchemist. House Lalu. Curio Manor. Ooh. No Name Club. It does say club and not inn, but
Go ahead.
it's not bad when you know your way around. Claudia, what are you looking for in Vivec? Breathless Dowls. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's offering us a bed like that. Services. Imperial Guild. Great House. On to the temple. He's not saying anything about where we can sleep though, is he? It's already 10 PM. It's ridiculous. I just want a bed.
Play Outlander. I haven't much time.
Oh well. That's quite a party trick, that. Quite the party trick. Well done. Round of applause. Here. Well done, sir. Well done. I don't know. Maybe he was using a levitation spell, Claudia. We'll never find out. I guess we better go to the foreign quarter, because I know for a fact there's at least somewhere we can sleep there. And oh my goodness, it's so freaking pretty. I forgot Vivec at night looks just as good as it does during the day. You get a great view from up at these cantons, don't you? And that's the Ministry of Truth. Gosh darn it. I tell you, it took me a while to get back into playing this since I started recording Hardcore Morrowind again, but just coming here, I swear, was enough. I'm right at home again. In spite of all the glitchy gameplay and stuff. Veteran Canton. Whoa, yeah, totally the wrong place. We do not want to be here. Oh yeah, I forgot there isn't a bridge across the foreign quarter, is there? Because it's awkward like that, so we're going to have to go down. Because you can actually navigate around Vivec quite easily using the upper bridges. For some reason, I never do. And I don't really know why. I always end up wasting loads of time trying to get all the way down here to get to a bloody gondola. When I could just go across the bridges, you know. But I guess I'm a dumbass, that's all. What's my auto run key? Oh, there we go. That's better. Sometimes forget that exists. Too used to playing Skyrim with a controller. Like that's probably one of the big downfall I think of the controller when you're playing Skyrim is that you don't have an auto run button. Literally, like aiming bows and arrows and spells, not a problem really. After a while, once you get used to it. Lack of a quick save button, not a problem. Literally, all you have to do is press start, left trigger twice, AA, done. You can literally, I mean, you guys have seen me do it on the live streams and in videos and stuff like that. You can save the game using a controller in like a second. But the lack of an auto run is kind of a bit of a pain well, literally a pain in the thumb after a while. Enchanter, I forgot that was even there actually. Huh. There's got to be somewhere around here. Isn't there a corner club around here, the Black Shalk or something? Or in Frairness, Apothecary. Out of interest, like, oh, it's 12 AM now, so she's probably going to be back in her thing. But I do wonder if maybe she went out for the evening. Because if she did, we could always have a route around in there and look for a precious. Oh, Josh, those rare books. We could always have a look around for her precious formula while she's out. If we can't talk our way into getting a copy of it. I forgot this place has an upper wasteworks as well, doesn't it? Huh. Black Shalk Corner Club, brilliant. Please, for God's sake, tell me you have a bed available.
Have a look around.
Welcome to the Black Shalk, thief. What can again? Oh dear. What may I get you for you today? It's that kind of establishment, is it? Well, it is a corner club, I suppose. We're one of the best corner clubs you'll find in the whole of Vardenfell, and perhaps the best you'll find in Vivec. If you're hungry, why not take a meal? I carry Flynn at I carry Flynn at a more than reasonable price, and a much higher quality than some establishments within the island's interior. Tired after a long journey? I have rooms to I have rooms to rent good enough for a noble, but at a price reasonable to a pilgrim's purse. Well, it's too good to be true, Ryrel, I have to say. Can we ask him about anything particularly interesting? Flynn, for instance? Imported Cyrodiilic whiskey is called Flynn. The stimulating beverage is imported and expensive, but has none of the unpleasant side effects of other intoxicating beverages. Wow. Apparently Cyrodiil knows how to make fucking good whiskey. A sharp boost in strength and willpower is what most people experience. Funny how Flynn never existed in Oblivion, by the way. You know, you go to Cyrodiil. It was one of the things I noticed. That, along with Colovian fur helms, they mysteriously disappeared, and yet they were some of the first things one would expect to find there. They did keep the Cyrodiilic. Oh god, I can't speak. I can't speak at all today. They did keep the Cyrodiilic brandy, at least. Tell me about the different cantons then, mate. About St. Dalin Canton. It's just north of the temple compound. Many of the craft halls are located there, so it's a good place to shop for bargains. Really? What about St. Olms? St. Dalin and St. Olms cantons are residence cantons for commoners and paupers. The temple charges very reasonable rents for comfortable workshops, shops, and apartments, and most of Vardenfell's crafts and light industry is housed in these cantons. The Abbey of St. Dalin, the Wise, is on the top tier of St. Dalin, and Hlalu Councillor Ingling Half-Troll has a top-tier manor on St. Olms. Huh. That's so, huh? I wonder if we can get somewhere to live there. Hint, no we can't. You can't get any houses in this game unless they're a stronghold from one of the great houses. For some silly reason. Even though you could buy houses in Daggerfall, so it's nothing new, you know. It wasn't something that was brought in from in Oblivion. You could buy all sorts of houses in Daggerfall, you know. Like, each city had multiple houses for sale, and you could even buy ships as well. So, yeah. You could become quite the property tycoon in Daggerfall if you had enough money for it, and you really needed a lot of money, let me tell you. Like, Daggerfall, one of the things I found with it when I got into playing it all a while ago was that I seemed to be accumulating a heck of a lot of money, like a ridiculous amount of money from all the dungeons I was doing. And then it was only when I went to a bank and I inquired about purchasing some real estate that I realized just how much money in Daggerfall is considered a lot of money. You know, 100,000 in Daggerfall when it comes to buying houses and things ain't a lot. Houses in that game are fucking expensive, let me tell you. No, none of this 5,000 gold for Benerus Manor in Anvil, but bollocks. No, you're gonna have to hand over 100,000 gold at least in Daggerfall, if memory serves, if you want a house. So yeah. Anyway, did we rent the bed? Did we rent the bed in the end? No, we didn't. Oh, whoops. It's 10 gold for the rest of the day. Do you want it? Yep. Thank you very much.